Welcome to another episode of Talkin' Smack with Zach Extreme Rules 2016 review. As always, I'm your host, Zach, aka Breezy, aka Dark Nihilist Mother. But you already knew that. Tonight, getting down and dirty on WWE's supposedly most violent night of the year. Extreme Rules. If you didn't catch it, I also have a Ring of Honor Global Wars 2016 review up here on the SiTHwarfare channel. You can go ahead and check that out, what I thought about the newest member of the Bullet Club and the invasion from New Japan. But on to WWE tonight. Whew. Not gonna front, I liked it. I liked it more than the past few shows, which I guess it's a good thing progressing, but it's not good things in the past couple shows from WWE weren't that great. Roadblock, Rumble, before I started doing reviews, Rumble wasn't that great. Rumble was actually pretty terrible. I started doing my reviews of Roadblock, WrestleMania, they weren't that good. Payback wasn't so hot either. It was better, but not so hot. I'm glad they kind of broke the sucky streak tonight. They put on a decent pay-per-view, which is cool. So first they had, I'm making a little out of order here, but I know first up they had a tag team match between the Usos and the Club, which I thought was a really cool match. They got down, they got dirty really quick. It was a little more, I mean not a little more, it was physical like any Bullet Club match. It was physical. Beat them down. Usos had a couple cool spots in there thrown in. I feel like the right team won in the Club just to establish their dominance here, especially for, AJ Styles to, give a little suspension of, I guess, disbelief in the main event that he'd win, but, that was cool. And moving on, the other tag team match for the tag team champions, New Day, your two-time WWE champions. The match is okay. I thought the match could have been better, which it's crazy. A lot of New Day matches are selected to be better, but they're not. I don't know if that's like a running theme, but they're always hilarious, though. And they won the night. It was a surprise to let Xavier Woods wrestle instead of Kofi Kingston, but it was cool. They won. I actually had me. I thought it was over when the Vaudevillains hit the Whirling Dervish and thought that was it on Xavier Woods, but no, kicked out. They kept it going. They won. It was cool. I liked it a lot. Alright, then and then we're going to go ahead and jump into the other matches. US title match. Kalisto versus Ryback. At least it's off the pre-show this time. Holy crap. I felt like they did make the right decision putting the belt back on Rusev. I was kind of rooting for him. Not going to front. Kalisto hasn't had the good run as a champion. It didn't make any sense. So John Cena was supposed to raise the prestige of the United States Championship. Like, oh, I'm putting on these cool matches twice a week, defend against all these different people, and I'm going to make it mean so much more and raise the prestige of this championship. Well, okay. You lost it to Alberto Del Rio, who did jack and shit with it. And then he lost it to Kalisto. They had some cool matches, but they lost in the pre-show. Then came Ryback trying to take it. The matches were okay on the pre-show. It was kind of sad that Kalisto's entire reign, except for the Royal Rumble, was stuffed onto the pre-show. So it's like they're trying to, I guess, give him a little push, but at the same time, like, not really. It's kind of confusing there, but he finally makes it back onto the main card of pay-per-view, and he loses championship. Are you trying to... So I don't understand the way WWE is thinking about pushing Kalisto, what they're trying to do with him if they just had him lose here, and he was never on the main show, so... That's kind of crazy, but I do feel with all that said, Rusev's a good choice of a champion going forward. He got kind of cut off after John Cena beat him. It was, anybody who has an undefeated streak is going to probably feel a little lost after the streak is over. Goldberg never recovered. But it wasn't no Goldberg crazy streak. It's just nice, 10-month a year, whoever long streak Rusev had. And John Cena beat him. So, even League of Nations is better off without him. The League of Nations is the worst thing to happen to those guys that were in it. League of Nations is so horrible. Rusev's winning that life He's got Lana. He's got the United States Championship. He's done with the League of Nations. He's winning at life right now. I'm happy for the Bulgarian group. On to the next one. The Fatal 4-Way Intercontinental Championship match. I'll go as far to say it's kind of, I wish it's a toss-up, but it's not. Because the main event of the show's outcome was almost so predetermined, it kind of took away from it, where Intercontinental match, who knows who's going to win there? There's actually legit reasons you had for each of the 4 participants in the match to win. The champion, Miz, challenger, Cesaro, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn putting on awesome matches together recently, and Miz has been killing as well. I'm glad he retained it. Honestly, I'm glad the Miz retained. I'm definitely glad he kept the belt. Talkin, Smack, Zigzag Zack. We're big supporters of the Miz. Don't like it. I don't care. Miz is awesome. You know he is. And I like how he kind of snuck his win, throwing the other person out the ring to get in. They had a lot of one-on-one parts, and a lot of people, outside, laying around like they always do, but the spots were cool enough, and they had enough going on. It was fast-paced enough. I didn't feel like it was ever an issue. They were always breaking pins up at the right time to keep the intrigue going. And yeah, definitely match of the show was Fatal 4-Way. They stole the show, and big props to all 4 guys in that match. Big props. So there wasn't that many. The show's kind of coming to an end here. Besides the main event and the women's match, was really it. We're not going to talk about the pre-show here. Not even gonna worry about that. So we move on to Ambrose Asylum. Chris Jericho versus Dean Ambrose. This is probably my second favorite match of the show. It was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be disappointing, like the last, big matches that they were supposed to have, but this is nice. I like, even though they're kind of a basic ripoff of TNA's Lethal Lockdown. They made it, if anybody could make it work, it was Dean Ambrose because of Jericho, and they definitely made it work. I figured the match would end with somebody in a straitjacket getting the crap beat out of them, so I was actually pleasantly surprised that did not happen. That was a pleasant surprise. Happy for that. I'm glad they basically used every single weapon up there, which is cool. Even, I guess, I don't know what you would call it, Plant Mission Jr. or whatever. Everything got used, everything was good. I especially enjoyed, the elbow from the top of the cage. You knew that was coming. The rules always happens in wrestling. Usually, if you throw down thumbtacks, you have to go through them. Not so much tonight, because when Ambrose stuffed Jericho down on those thumbtacks, that was brutal. It doesn't matter how many times you see somebody get thrown thumbtacks. It hurts every freaking time. And I love Jericho. I love him being like, open the door, you idiot. Open the door, you stupid man. Open the door. And like, there's no escape. No. And he kept trying to leave anyway. Jericho's awesome. I can go on about that all night, but I'll stop. Before I take too much of your time. So 2 matches left with women and main event women's match. I'm glad it's over. This Charlotte's Natalya. I like Natalya, but her match with Charlotte has not been that the bee's knees like everybody's saying there. I'm honestly tired of seeing them wrestle. The last match ended in some bullshit that was terrible with the Montreal rip-off, the screw job, whatever. That was so, whatever. I'm just glad it's over and Charlotte beat her. Dana Brooke joining her. I'm not so sold on that yet because Emma's hurt. I know they wanted to keep her. I'm glad they're keeping her doing something, but I don't want this to be like a kiss ass to Charlotte because that's not what she was to Emma. I don't want to see something where she's kissing Charlotte's ass all the time. So I'm open minded. I'll see where it goes. As long as it can go that way, I could be down with it. And then to the main event. Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. It's one of those matches where the outcome's predetermined, so they're just going to try to put on a really good match anyway to leave entertained. And I'll say as far as that goes, they succeeded. It was a better match than I thought it was going to be, which I don't know why I was going to be down on it because their last match was pretty good, but they had a really good match. They had a lot of near falls that were entertaining. Of course, the club and the Usos getting involved was cool. I like how they did it. I thought the club would have done a little more. And of course, the best spot was when AJ was just going fucking ham with the chair, just slamming down on the Usos, Roman Reigns. But last, went for the flying elbow, the phenomenal forearm. One too many times, I caught the spear, and that was that. I like the 2 table spots. And Roman Reigns gonna throw himself to the barricade was funny too. Overall, decent match. But like I said, if you already know super what's gonna happen, then it's gonna be so entertaining. But so we didn't see coming, Seth freaking Rollins. Clap for that. Seth freaking Rollins was back with some new pants. Pedigreed Roman Reigns on his pretty little skull. And stood tall with the title he had to surrender and never lost. So, I think it's a really good way to end the show. The question here is Seth Rollins still going to be with the Authority? How is that going to play into Stephanie McMahon and Shane McMahon getting along? And when are we going to see Triple H again? Is Seth Rollins going to be involved in all that? Is he going to be his own man? Is he going to be a good guy now? Or is he going to be like the Swede, I'm a bad guy, everybody cheers me, or Roman Reigns is a good guy, everybody boos me? Like his Bizarro world? Like, really, I don't know what's going on here. But with that said, I'm not ahead of the future. It's not a prediction show. This is just a review show, and I'm going to have to say 2 thumbs up for Extreme Rules. Like I said, WWE rebounded after the last couple shows. They had a couple rough ones, but they rebounded now, and I really enjoy it, so I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Of course, leave comments down below if you agree, disagree. Let's just have a conversation. Let me know what's going on. Also, hit me up at SiTHZigZagZag, Z-A-C-H, SiTHZigZagZag on Twitter, and on Facebook, facebook.com/The Sith Clan. And of course, right here, YouTube, youtube.com/SiTHwarfare. Go ahead and subscribe for all my wrestling reviews, for Darth Cadus's movie trailer reactions, for music videos for the Sith Clan, and a whole bunch more exclusive content coming your way. And thanks for watching, and again, until next time, always stay a fan, and I'm out.